Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, after a very successful trip to the Arctic and back, we decided to cover off 5 essential items that we feel we couldn't have done the trip without. And these items you may want to consider including in your kit if you are going to do a similar trip. And wait around to the end because I've got one you might be very surprised about. Let's get into it. It will come as no surprise that number 1 is the diesel heater. When you're going out to the Arctic, it's going to be cold. We experienced temperatures down to -14. The diesel heater does a very good job of keeping the van nice and warm. We have a 5 kilowatt Chinese diesel heater. At times it had the temperature up to 21 degrees, which was more than adequate to the point where we had to turn the diesel heater off. Number 2 on our list is our Roma battery. We went with a 400 amp hour lithium battery from Roma, which is more than adequate enough to power everything in the van. This battery has been absolutely faultless. We used it for cooking every single day using our Instapot or our induction hob. We do all of our cooking on electric and we carry no gas on board whatsoever, and the lowest we managed to get the battery down to was 86%. If you are looking for a good lithium battery, then I would highly recommend contacting Roma. I will leave links in the description below. Third on the list is our wheels and tyres from Rogue Alloys. We went with the MSW 99 wheels and the General Grabbers 83 tyres. This combination worked perfectly for us. Before leaving for the Arctic, we were able to drive them on the British roads and we found that they sharpened the handling of the vehicle quite substantially and gave you a far softer ride than the standard wheels. And once getting up into the snow and ice up in the Arctic, we found that we had more than enough grip and they held up absolutely perfectly. So if you are looking for some good wheels and tyres, go speak to the guys over at Rogue. I will leave a link in the description as well. Fourth on our list is our composting toilet from Simplu. Switching over to a composting toilet, I truly believe is essential for this trip. It does make life so much easier, not needing to worry about carrying chemicals or worrying about where you're actually able to empty it. With a composting toilet, you can simply tip the pee bottle away and just bag up the poo and then put it into a standard bin. The fifth item on our list is our freezer. We went with the Total Freeze 55 from Total Cool. This freezer is absolutely massive. It enabled us to do one big shop and stock up for a good week. It was very helpful to be able to do this because when it comes to shopping out in Europe, different countries are different prices, quite substantially as well. Finland and Norway are very expensive. We found Sweden to be quite cheap. France again is also expensive because they're expecting you to land in France and start buying stuff. Belgium wasn't too bad and neither was Germany. The other good thing about it means you don't have to keep going to the shop every 2 minutes to pick up extra bits. And while we have a CRE 50 fridge, the freezer section in it isn't really a lot to write home about. So the Total Freeze came in very handy. And as a bonus, a thing you should not do this trip without: a coolant change. If you go out there with standard UK coolant, you do run the risk of it freezing in the engine. It's not designed for those type of temperatures, so you really need to review what coolant you've got in your van and change it accordingly. We got ours rated down to -40 just to be on the safe side, and whilst we didn't find those temperatures, it did mean there was no chance that our coolant was going to freeze. And there you have a list of the top items we feel we couldn't have done our trip to the Arctic without. I will leave links in the description below should you wish to go and purchase any of these yourself. While this is our list, you may feel there are other items that I've missed off that you wish to include. Please do put them in the comments below. Be happy to see your ideas. If you haven't checked out our Arctic video yet, then please do check the link here. All's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, then please hit the like button. Also don't forget the subscribe button. It is free and it does help the channel out. Only about 25% of our viewers have actually subscribed to the channel, and it would be very appreciative if you would take that time and just press that subscribe button for us. See you in the next video.